It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these 2 guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Roy Oswalt, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch. Line hard, deep into left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Bernie Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here comes Tino Martinez, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Now the 1-0. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Dwight Gooden gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Vladimir.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Vladimir Guerrero sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. This is popped up. Martinez waits on it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-0. And now here is Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in at 262 on the year with 19 homers and 47 RBIs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 0-2 once more, and it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In quickly with it is Jones, and that'll keep the runner from advancing past third. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Boggs is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. That's wide, 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it is, the 3-0. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Soriano, the runner at third. Posada is at second with nobody out. Fastball in there, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
From the belt, the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch. And that's the first out.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in next, Bernie Williams, and their runners at the corners now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, so that'll be all tonight for Roy Oswalt. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Bob Feller is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Feller.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0. Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jose Canseco is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Drifting over is Guerrero, and he has it for out number 2. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder lined hard and deep down the left field line, but that'll land foul, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner's going. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Count even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Raines is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
Next to dig in, Matt Chapman. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Another 0-2 coming. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the A's. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball then off the plate for a ball. Alfonso Soriano will be next. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so
Number
far
22.
for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So it was a swinging strike
Batting
3.
it.
Ramon
The
Laureano
second baseman.
is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Pinder.
Chad Pinder is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out
Batting
there, guys.
The catcher, John.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something.
right
He
fielder,
absolutely crushed this thing.
Vladimir
This park is no bandbox. It
Guerrero.
takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Posada. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Wade Boggs is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. Here's the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Bernie Williams is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0.
Hey! That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Pops this one up. Tinder's got it for out number 3. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
The shortstop.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Andrus.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up is Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Williams is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
Striding in for Oakland, Andrew Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Popped him up. Posada has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
The pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Right fielder looking up. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, left field, Jose.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun will wait on it. 1 gone.
Up next.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. Now that ball is hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Braun is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Stepping in once again is Tim Raines. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Way outside. 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's the Yankees 8. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Canseco is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the 1st out.
Now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. So here is Jorge Posada. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a move over to first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Soriano gets his lead at first, nobody out.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Hit in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Next to hit, Wade Boggs. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fielded cleanly. Andrus relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Raines moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Elvis Andrus stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Elvis Andrus becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Ryan Braun. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still 8-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Bernie Williams stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Williams leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 2.
Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's got it.
That ball's fast.
The 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one as the lead. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Andrew Jones. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. In there, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
A ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Martinez is under it. 1 out.
Now back.
That'll bring up the power
baseman,
hitter, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
One and one.
1 out, nobody on. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Raines is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman, fouled off. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of an...
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball just missed above the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. So now here is Jorge Posada. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Raines leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He pulls this one into right. Guerrero gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Now the A's designated hitter, Ramon.
The Athletics, the designated hitter.
Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the A's. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty B, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Chad Pinder stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Gossage is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 left. Is Mara Petit, enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36.
So stepping in is Wade Boggs. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Petit has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch here's a bit high. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate is Bernie Williams. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
Bernie Williams.
Here's the first pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up, Andrus. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 2-3. Here's Elvis. Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching. The effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan.
Digging in next, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped high in the air. Martinez is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Next, it'll be Andrew Jones. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dwight Gooden pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Roy Oswalt allowed 7 earned runs to crash the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight,